everybody. This is the first video in what I hope is a very long series of videos on action figure customization, of which I do a lot. Today, I'm actually fixing up an action figure for a friend. This is just a basic joint replacement. I'll be showing you what tools you may need and the basic process of how I do it, and then showing you the finished product. So, came in the mail. Beautiful piece. Classic Toy Biz Marvel Legends era. We have Deathlok. Love this figure. Had one of my own. It was an earlier custom of mine that kind of failed, which is why this repair is so easy, because I just happen to have an extra of what he needs. And as you can see, what he needs is... whoop, peg broke off. Peg broke off in the arm. It's common for older figures that maybe have seen some play or excessive posing. The plastic gets worn, especially if it has like a tight shoulder joint on there. It can stress the plastic to the point where it will just snap. I've had it happen before. A few different ways that I normally fix these things. Today I'm doing just a straight up joint replacement. I hope you all enjoy. Okay, I thought I was recording the first part of this video. Camera wasn't running. I removed the peg from the arm, so the arm is still pristine and intact. And how I did that is this little piece of Revlon magic right here. it's very pink. What you do is you heat up the joint, or in this case the bicep, until it is very like squishy and malleable. Not too much, because you will melt it. So you just keep going. 45, 50 seconds usually. If you do a higher heat, maybe less time. These old Toy Biz figures actually sometimes take longer because higher quality plastic. And take a pair of pliers and you just wedge in there and you grab the little thinned out part of the peg here, pop it out, easy peasy. And what we're going to do now is going to take the old damaged joint and pop it off. We're going to replace it with this, not new, but intact, functioning joint. And very similar process, we just hair dryer, and we're going to heat it up until the joint will come out of the actual butterfly socket that they have in this body here. And yeah, that shouldn't take too long. I'll do a little time lapse here, and when it's done I'll show you. And it actually feels like it may be malleable enough now, so you just pop it out. If it gives too much resistance, it is not ready. Never try and force these joints, because as you see, you will break. And now that it is rubbery enough, you never pull with the joint, because that can end up just putting undue stress on it. Pull a little out to the side here in a twisting motion, and bam, you got it off there. We actually may have enough time with it heated up to, yep, twist in this new joint. There you go. And once you get it squishy enough, you just gently work it onto the new joint, and boom, all done. He's a little gummy because he's still really warm, but bam, there you go. Toy repair. While we're here, I might as well talk about how much I freaking love this figure. He's got a little gun here. It pegs into a little tab on his hand. There's a hole in the actual handle. It's got two pegs on it on here. They peg right there. I guess you can do that however you want, but that's the way I normally do it. It's got full range of motion, those beautiful butterfly joints. full 360, bicep swivel, double jointed arms, swivel at the gauntlet, wrist articulation, articulated fingers. Don't you miss Toy Biz? Head goes up this much, down this much, full 360. He's got ball jointed hips. They move this far forward, this far back, all the way out. He can do freaking Jean-Claude Van Damme splits. Swivel at the hip, double jointed knees. You got a twist at the top of the boot. Ankles move backwards and forwards. Toe articulation, which I love. And the best ankle pivot that I've messed with in a while. As I said, he can do a full Jean-Claude Van Damme. Just look at the paint detail on this thing. The dry brushing on like the hair and the little actual metallic looking red paint. Look at that eye. Look at that. That is ridiculous. If I can get it to focus. And just the wash over it to give it like that weathered, been through some crap kind of look. So this is what Marvel Legends is missing most of the time these days. This figure is from my good friend and part of my toy family on Instagram, Juanito_Spider-Man. Go check out his stuff. He's a customizer as well. He does a lot of really interesting things and has a lot of cool pictures of action figures, which is, you know, why I use Instagram at least. This is an awesome figure, and if you see one, I suggest that you get it. Alright, that's it for this review. Justin, signing off. Deathlok, signing off. That was stupid. Bye.